All right. Make sure we're live here. I think we are good to go. Hi, everybody. Look who I've got with me.
How about that?
It's Nancy from a Crone's Intuition. And if you don't know Nancy, she is wonderful. And I'm so glad to have you back.
Oh, it's wonderful to be back. I'm feeling so much better.
Yes,
Very
that's the
thankful.
important thing.
Yeah.
Yes. And we're just thankful that you are better and you're back. And yay. So
Yes.
that's a good thing. Um, So, what have you been up to? You've been reading some, or
Oh,
doing
yeah.
your reading your
In the
cards?
beginning, I didn't feel like doing anything. I just, sort of laid there. But um, and now that I'm feeling better, the last few weeks, I've been, doing a lot of reading and studying and working with my cards. And
Hmm.
it's been a blessing. It's been a blessing because this time of the year I like to do that anyway. It's kind of a time to of personal renewal and commitment to your spiritual path, and that's very important to me. So
Right,
yeah.
definitely, definitely. Well, I have not been doing much except for lives, so
Yes, I have
that's
seen that,
about
and
it.
I have not. I have really. I sort of stepped away from YouTube for a while. I didn't watch any
Hmm.
videos or anything because I just needed that time for myself.
Right,
And every once in a while I would just pop in to show support, but I would leave. And it wasn't anything personal. Well, it wasn't anything personal to the channels, but it was personal to me. I just needed time to regroup and to work with my guides and my angels. So that's what I've been doing.
yeah. Well, that's a great thing. So awesome. Let's see. Oh, did you want to make the announcement about Morella?
Oh yes, I Marilla and I have, we've both been sick and had surgery, and I was communicating with her today, and she was asked if I would ask you all to send her healing and love and light. She's getting better, but it's really hard after you have surgery because you're so weak. At
Right.
least I am. Of course, I'm a lot older than Morella is, but so I just wanted to put that out there because she loves you all, and I can attest to, you can feel it when people are sending that to you. It makes a tremendous difference, and I want to thank you all, that have been doing that because I could feel it. Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah. All right, absolutely. So we'll send lots of love and light to Morella. And if you're watching on replay, thank you. And hit the like and subscribe. Also, Nancy's channel is down below. She has been doing a couple videos I caught her doing. So I'm glad that you're getting out there with your videos.
Yes, yes.
Awesome.
Well, it's a brand new year, and there's just all kinds of things I want to do, and I'm trying to think what direction I want my channel to go in. So I'm
Right.
working on that. Yeah.
So that is down below the description. So please go over and subscribe to Nancy if you haven't already. And let's see who we got with us. We got that Jackie Jacaranda hanging around.
We love our
And
Jackie.
yes, we do. And where was I? Still at the top. Mona Lee is here. Hi, Mona Lee. And Carolyn
Hey, Carolyn.
and Garnet.
Hey, Garnet.
And there's that Ginger Faye popping in.
What the Fae, right?
What the Faye. And Annie is here. Hi, Annie.
Annie. Now, Annie's in Sweden.
Yes,
Okay.
Annie's in Sweden, so it's late there.
Yes.
Nivra is here. Natalie is here. And Cece Angel. She said, so great to see you, Nancy.
Oh, thank you.
I'm still scrolling here. A Diamond.
Hey,
There's
Diamond.
a note for you there, too.
Aw.
Nivra, I've got your question. Sorry, I can't walk and chew gum at the same time. Yeah, Natalie, I got you. Ginger says we love our Nancy. Yes, we do. Garnet says, Nancy, it's nice to see you again after a bit of healing. You're back to yourself.
Yeah. Thank you.
And let's see. Diamond, I've got your question. And Don't Try Unprotected is here. Hi, Don't Try.
Hey.
All right. And that is who we've got right now. So thank you all for being here. If you want to put your questions in caps and emojis for me and Nancy, please feel free to. Oh, you're welcome, Diamond. And we'll get started in just a minute. How's Agador?
Agador is fine. He loves it here in my room because I've got him right by a big window, and he can look out and watch the birds and squirrels, and he loves it. So he's happy here, and it's also warmer for him in the wintertime.
Oh, okay. And what about Truff? Is she hanging in
Truff
there?
is asleep right here at the foot of my bed. She's a bed hog. You know what? She takes up more room than I do. I swear.
She must lay and stretch out.
Yes.
Oh. Okay, so Carolyn says she sends love and light to Morella every morning. Sweet.
Oh, that's wonderful.
All right, we can get started if you want. CC Angel, I got you. And we can start. Actually, CC, I had you before. Let's just go ahead and start with CC because I think I didn't get to you yesterday or the day before, CC. So I want to make sure we get to you now. So you are up. A general reading.
Okay.
Let's say hi to Violet Strange. She saw me on I was on the slumber party with Nancy, or with Sherry.
Yes.
And Violet was in the audience, and I got to read for her by myself. So Violet is here now for the first time.
Hello,
So,
Violet. So
welcome.
nice to see you. Yes.
And Salam is here. Hi, Salam.
Hey.
Okay. Let me make sure I got you, Annie. Yeah, Annie, I got you. You're good.
How many cards are we going to do, Scott?
As many as you want to, my dear.
Okay.
Unless it's donated, I'm just doing 3 tarot and 2 oracle, but I go through them pretty quick. So.
All righty.
All right. Salam, I got you too. And Purple Lisa. All right, Cece. So let me know that you're here as well when I put your name up, so we can just know that you're ready for your reading. Cece, I think you're ready, so I'll go ahead and start. You did get the 5 of Wands. This just means like chaos and conflict. You want to stay away from it. There you are. Thank you. And just, take the high road and try to see the best out of situations, even when there's conflict. Speak your truth out of love if you need to. If not, take the high road and get out of there. Right? And then you got the Justice card. And this is your external balance. So home, work, relationships, friendships, just making sure everything is balanced out. Okay? and it has to do with karma as well coming back to you. So putting that good karma out into the environment is going to do nothing but bring it back to you tenfold in a positive way. So then you got the Page of Wands, and the Page of Wands is the free spirit. So do something that you haven't done for a while, or you have never done, as long as it doesn't hurt you or anybody else, why not? And you've got this. I think that you're on the right track. You just need to make sure that you stay, focused and grounded. Your oracle card says vitality, so that's awesome. I feel safe in my body. I have a radiant spirit. I live a happy life, and I love being part of this wonderful world. When you say things like that, you begin to feel things like that. So it starts coming true, I believe. And then you got overflow. It says abundance is not just for you, it flows through you. Love, joy, and blessings multiply when shared. Open your heart and let the overflow touch everything around you. All right. So
That's a beautiful card.
thank you. And that's what I got for you, Cece. I'm sure Nancy has more.
Okay, Cece, I have 4 oracle cards for you. And the first one is don't fear change, embrace it and grow. And, as we live our life, we're constantly surrounded by change. Our circumstances change, the world is changing. And don't be afraid of the change. It says embrace it and grow. And when we embrace change, we change. And the goal is to change for the better. And that's the way we grow. The second card is the card of listen. And it's a card of clarity, but I want you, Cece, I want you to look at this picture. Isn't this beautiful? Her ear has a shell right there. And, I remember when I would go to the beach, I would pick up shells and listen, and you could hear the ocean. And it's like she is listening, and everything she hears is magnified. And when I look at this, what I'm thinking about is messages from spirit. Be quiet and listen. Listen to the voices of your guides and your ancestors and your angels. The next card is to practice tenderness. As we're changing and as we're growing, our world needs love and it needs tenderness. And if you're practicing tenderness, it helps to feed the people that are around you. And the final card is Epiphany. Cycles repeat until a lesson is learned. So if you have found that, something keeps coming back over and over and over again, it might be something that you need to address, Cece. And you need to listen and open your heart. And if you realize what it is, take care of it. And that's what I have for you.
Okay, beautiful. Thank you, Nancy. Right. Thank you, Cece. All right. I want to say hi to Hebel. Welcome. And Crystal Ray, welcome. You're welcome, Cece. And Twyla, hello. Nivra's up next.
Okay. Let's see here. I would love to know how my trip next month will go. Bought plane tickets and received lodging. Oh, that's wonderful, Nivra. Yeah. I'm excited for you.
Yeah, looks like you're all set, and that's great. Okay, so for me, Niver, you got the Six of Cups. And the Six of Cups in this particular deck, I believe, is community because you got, they're all holding hands and, celebrating. And this would be, I think, you being supported by your community while you're gone. Just, we'll send love and light to you and make sure you ask for it. And that's what I think that is community holding you up. Um, you did get the Ten of Swords, so you may feel like it's, something's going on, that's not great for you, but there's always a reason. The sun is coming up here. There's a sunrise at the end of this card. So don't focus on these swords, which are illusions. Instead, focus on the truth and that that you're there for the right reasons and good things are going to happen. You did get the Three of Swords as well. This could be a little bit of sorrow. If you feel this way, know again, this is a temporary thing that is happening, and it's a minor card as well. So just know that you are not being stabbed, just like the other one. It's your thoughts and your thought patterns. Okay, so just make sure your thought patterns are set to high, and get rid of anything that is coming in your way that doesn't feel right. Okay, and the next card I got for you is Health and Wealth. Okay, it says, I commit to only doing what feels genuinely right for my higher self, and I let everything else go with a peaceful heart. Okay, so just commit to doing what feels right, and your higher self will let you know. Your intuition and your gut will let you know. And then look here, you got a new day. So it says, leave yesterday's worries and frustrations behind and be open to what lies ahead. Each new day brings another opportunity to live your life to the fullest. All right. So another opportunity to live your life to the fullest. Just make sure you're doing that. Don't worry about these speed bumps. Yeah, new beginnings, definitely. And just make sure that you are careful. And that's what I got. So here's Nancy.
Nivra, I am so excited for you because I know that you've been planning this for a long time. And the first card that came out for you is Air Spirit. And on the card, it says inspiration, breathe, and spaciousness. But when I look at this, I'm thinking about you flying to your husband. And it's talking about the air spirit. And it's like you are surrounded by this beautiful energy that's going to carry you there. And you've worked, you've worked so hard on this. The little card that I have for you, it says, I am worthy. I know that I deserve wonderful things. Say it again. I know that I deserve wonderful things. And I feel like that this is going to be a culmination of all your hard work, and you're going to have a wonderful time. Now, the next card I absolutely love for you. This is the Chamber of Power. And Nivra, this is the power that is available to you. It's within. And you need to, at this time, and when you're traveling, and as you go forward towards when you're going on your trip, you need to be doing inner work for strength and confidence. You have the power, and you need to embrace it and claim it. The final card that I have for you, and it goes along with this one beautifully. It is the column, this is from a glyphs deck, and it says stability. And as you, isn't this beautiful? I mean, there's the moon, and there's like unknown things with the moon. You know, we think about that, but your stability is known, and your strength is like the strength of the column, and you have to embrace it with your power. And this is something that you can do every day. Be aware of the energy that you have inside you, and the beautiful spirituality that you can embrace to give you strength as you go forward. And I just love that for you, Nivra.
All right. Awesome. Thank you. All right. Thanks, Nivra. Appreciate you being here. And Heba, I think you're new, so I'm going to go ahead and get you next. And Heba would like to know what the purpose behind their visit to Cotter is. So,
okay.
Yeah. Let's see. Heba, is there a little bit more detail that you can give? Like, are you there now, or maybe some kind of more information to help us out? Yeah, I know Cotter, the country. Yeah, I know that.
Yeah.
You're in Cotter right now, and you're just wondering what your purpose is for being there? You're staying at your aunt's house. Okay. Well, I pulled 3 tarot cards for you, and the first one I got for you is the 7 of Emotion or Cups. And this is like having a lot of different options and not being able to make one because you're, confused about the situation. It says that your angels are asking you to make an important decision that you've been putting off. It's likely you know which choice you should make, but you're procrastinating so you don't upset someone or something else. Ask your guides for guidance and then make the choice that celebrates who you truly are. So I like to think there's meaning behind things that we do. And so if you're not sure what your purpose is, just ask your angels for guidance. And let's move to the next card and see what it says. I've got the 8 of Thought, which is the 8 of Swords. This can be that you're feeling trapped a little bit. If you're feeling trapped, just know that it's an illusion. It says make a promise to yourself to refuse to be stuck in a situation that's making you unhappy. So more about not knowing about the purpose is, are you happy in this situation? I don't think you would have asked the question if you were. So it says, don't wait for someone else to come to the rescue when you can free yourself. So that's a big one. Yes, you're unhappy. Okay. Then if you can free yourself, and I don't know where you live, Heba, where your original home is, where your family is, but if you're unhappy, that's between you and your guides, the decision that you would make. But I can just tell you that I would make the decision to go where I'm happy if I have that option. You might have to plan for it. Like I'm getting ready to move sometime later this year. And, because I would be much more happier in a city than in the middle of the country. But you have to make sure that you prepare for it and that you're sure it's the right thing that you want for you. Okay. And then you got the messenger of abundance. And this could be something. It says there's wonderful news regarding your career. This is the Knight of Pentacles. So it could be a new job, a promotion, or acceptance into an excellent school comes into your life. I'm sorry, this is the page. So just if you do, have work there, you came for a visit this week and I'm not really happy to be here. Okay, I don't know what your return date is, if you have a return date or not. You may be able to step into a career there. So if you want to look around to that, that's your decision. But if you're not happy, then, maybe it's time to look somewhere else or look about returning home. Okay. So I hope that helps. That's what I got. The message, to be honest, wasn't 100% clear. So on the 4th of February, you're going back. Okay. So yeah, just it may be career is what I'm getting, and I'm interested to see what Nancy has here.
Well, I have 5 cards for you. And the first card that came out is, I think this is where this is where you are right now. It's the card of bewilderment. Okay, but if you look behind the owl, now owls are known for their wisdom, and this owl is perched on the head of this person. But behind the owl, if you look, there is a rainbow. It's hard to see. It's very, very faint. Okay? So right now you're bewildered, but, you need to think about your situation and to try and understand that something is happening to you. You're there for a reason. You wanted to know what the reason is. I don't know what the reason is. But the cards are saying that you need to try and understand the situation that brought you there, and that now you're there, and you need to use your power. You have power. You may not feel like you do, but you have a power within you. And if you rely on your spirit guides who are always with you, you may not feel them because that's if you're not communicating with them. And then you need to go within and think about your situation and try to make the best of it. And that's where the wisdom comes in with this owl. I mean, a lot of times we're unhappy. Sometimes we don't even know why we're unhappy, but we have to try and make the best of the situation. Now, you mentioned that you were at your aunt's house, and maybe you wish you hadn't gone. But the final card that I got for you is the card of home, and it says appreciate comfort and a sense of belonging. And, here's this beautiful bird nest with the 3 beautiful eggs in it. You may not be home right now, you're home, but you're in your aunt's home. And you need to try and embrace a feeling of caring and show gratitude for being there. Don't sulk, make the best of the situation. Let your wisdom and your power that you have come forward and, embrace your stay. Try and make some positive memories. And as you do that, your horizon is going to open up and you're going to find that you're not as unhappy as you think you are. You have to, they say make the best of a bad situation. It may not be a bad situation. You may be there for a reason that is going to teach you something very important that you need in your life as you go forward. And that's what I feel like the cards are saying for you. Thank you.
That was a beautiful reading, Nancy. Thank you. All right. Thank you, Heba. Appreciate you being here.
Yes.
Is Twyla here? I hear Agador.
Oh, yes.
Twyla is
boy.
Yes. Twyla is here. All right.
I
And
just want everybody to know that this is juice. It's not wine.
yeah. Moderators, the questions are closed unless there's a donation. Thank you. So Twyla, you're moving to your mom's after her passing. I'm sorry about your loss there.
Yes.
Will everything come together in my new beginning? All right. Twyla, I believe you're new too, so I'm going to give you an extra card. Oh, cool. Well, your first card is a wand, and it's the Queen of Wands. So this is being self-confident that everything will come together. So self-confidence, independence, that's all about the Queen of Wands. So the court cards are there for you to engulf their characteristics so that it will help you with having an easier time on your journey. So you got that queen, and then you got the Queen of Pentacles. So several queens coming in here. The Queen of Pentacles is self-care, self-love, and then taking care of yourself as well. So make sure that you're taking care of yourself, giving yourself the time that you need, like taking a spa day. And look what it says on this. This is the spa day card, but look what it says on the sign. It says home sweet home. So just make it your home. I still live in my mom's old apartment. So I had to, really make it my own and realize that, the things that I had to put aside or get rid of that were hers, that was, they're no longer hers because she's no longer here. And that was kind of a hard lesson to learn. But if the stuff there is yours now, then you do what you want to with it. And whatever makes you happy, only you can, really find that. You got another Pentacle card. You got this cute Page of Pentacles with the little pig here. And this is just saying that you can manifest what you want. So manifest a new beginning and manifest, and the pages are new. So that goes right along with a new beginning, and manifest abundance and whatever it is that you need to make sure that you are living your best life and you're making it your own space is what I've got. You also got an oracle card here. It says ask for it. It says the universe listens when you speak your desires aloud. Clarity, courage, and willingness opens the doors. Don't be afraid to ask. What you seek is waiting for you. So ask for what you want. And then the last one I got for you is kindness. And you can see the angel here. Her heart chakra is open. It says, my heart is a source of healing and compassion. Love is the essence of my being, and I radiate harmony from within. Right. So just keep having kindness in your heart know that you can make your home your own, and have self-confidence and self-care, and take care of yourself like your mom would want you to. And that's what I got for you.
Well, Tola, I got some wonderful cards for you. The first one that came out is let your ships set sail. And to me, I mean, here's this ship. It's headed in the sea, which to me is, emotion. There is a lot of emotion, regarding this move, because it was your mother's home, and now it's going to be your home. And I know that it's hard, because like what Scott was talking about is going through the things and all of that. But the next two cards came out of the same deck, so I'm going to honor both of them. The first one is the card of divine guidance. You are being guided. This is going to be your new home, and the card that came out with it is happiness. And I love that for you, because you're going to move into this home, and you are going to make it your own. It can be like a clean slate. Starting over, continuing on with your life in the home that your mother loved. The next card is the card, it says congratulations, and it says success. So I feel like this will be a successful move. I feel like that you will be very happy. There's going to be some work involved, and this card, the final card, kind of closes it all out. It says, I know that my future self will thank me for the hard work. I am doing the work. And I love that for you. Because you're working towards a goal of creating a new home and being happy in it. And I love that for you.
All right. Thank you, Twyla. And we had a couple donations come in. Thank you so much for Mona Lee and Marilyn. I will get to you guys in just a moment. Well, I'm making it Nancy big for no reason. I'm putting you in the hot spot.
Hi, everybody.
Yeah. We move around. We had one more new person that is here that I wanted to make sure we got to, and that is Violet. So Violet, and then I'll get the donations after Violet. Violet, if you can just let me know you're still here.
I love the name Violet.
Yeah, that is pretty.
Let's see.
Violet is here. All right. Thank you.
Okay.
And questions are now completely closed, moderators. Thank you.
I'm going to read on the energy around this, because your sister is not here. Does that sound?
Yeah, the same thing here.
You? Okay.
Same thing here. Oh, yeah, because you're asking about a third party, someone who's not here, is why she said that there, Violet. But we'll read around the energy. And I've got the Eight of Pentacles to start off with. And this is hard work and dedication will pay off with rewards and recognition. Okay, so this makes me think that, if she does the work, then, that will be something for her to, to get rewarded for. So I think that, she will get rewarded. You got the Strength card. This is kindness, gentleness, tenderness, and patience. So it may take a little bit of time. You got the Nine of Pentacles. So I'm thinking that This is also the spa day card. So taking time for themselves would be a good suggestion. And then there's a big change coming in. So there is a change that's coming in for the situation. It may be hard to take at first, but it is for and not happening to them. It is happening for them. So I think it's a good sign that you get the death card. It doesn't mean literal death, right? It means transformation, transition, and change. Got a couple oracle cards for you. You got the Raven Feather. And it says you are in a moment of change. Trust the process of release and becoming. There's the change card again. The old must fall away to make space for what is rising within you. Let the unseen currents guide your transformation. Okay. And then I got for you love. So you sending love to this situation is going to be the best thing that you can do. And I'm not going to read all that down there. You can take a screenshot if you want to, but love is the most powerful force in the universe. Just the first sentence there. By you sending her love, that's going to make a difference, I believe. And sorry she's going through that, but look for a change that's going to be happening as well. And I think it's for the better. So that's what I got, Violet. Here is Nancy.
Okay, Violet, I have 4 cards for you. And I don't know if you can see this card, but it's the card of birth. And it says choices, not choices, a creation, manifestation, and beginnings. And I am looking at this as a family card. The woman in this is pregnant. And so to me, this is a family card. And she is going forward. She's just, putting herself out there. This could be the birth of new beginnings. Okay. But, there are choices that have to be made, and it's difficult, when there's strife in a family. Sometimes it's hard. It's hard to forget. It's hard to forgive. There are these choices that have to be made, and this has the dark and it has the light, and in a perfect world we would choose the light, but one of the things that's very important with something that is broken and you're trying to have it come full circle and be healed is to heal the past and fix tomorrow. And, you have to be committed to do this. You have to want to do it. And I am a big, I don't know if supporter is the right word, proponent of unconditional love. I was raised with unconditional love, and I try to show unconditional love. But unconditional love is not easy, because unconditional is no matter what you love, And if this situation is surrounded in love and they can embrace wanting to be close and wanting to be loving and forgiving, and maybe not forgetting, but just putting it away and not, bringing it up all the time. And I would say, heal the past and show unconditional love. If that happens, I see wonderful things for this family. I see beautiful energy, but there's work involved, and you can help with that. You can be loving and you can be supportive, and you can love them unconditionally. And maybe when they see what that is, they can embrace it themselves. That's what I saw for you in the cards, the energy.
All right. Thank you, Violet, for being here.
Yeah.
Appreciate you. And going to move on to donations now. Mona Lee,
Okay.
you are up.
Let's see. What is it's in general? Okay. Well, thank you.
And Mona Lee is here. Mona Lee has been getting a lot of towers with me lately. Mona Lee, you got the tower.
Oh, Mona Lee,
So,
welcome to my world.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And I love what she says, though, Nancy. She says, I will glide through the tower.
Yes. Yeah.
And that's for you to do right here, right now, as well. So you might be going through something a little bit harrowing, but you've got this and you can handle anything that comes your way. Your other two cards are great. They're going to help you to find balance with that tower. And it's the King of Pentacles. This is having what you need because you've worked hard for it and having abundance. So this could be building up from the tower, right? And making another strong foundation, even stronger than the one you had before. And then you've got justice. And justice is external balance. So just making sure that you're balanced with home, work, relationships, friendships, all that will help balance out the tower as well to being something beautiful and, to being rebuilt properly. So for some reason, I'm feeling the castle in Germany in Bavaria. I can never say the name of it, and it's like Niederschwanschen or something like that. That is my favorite castle in the world, and it just appeared to me, Mona Lee, and it is saying that you can have the most beautiful castle in the world if you just build from what you have. Hey. So I wanted to share that with you. Your next card is Light in Human Form. And it says, you are a beacon, a walking star wrapped in flesh and bone. Even when you doubt your glow, you illuminate the path for others. Yes, you are definitely light in a human form, Mona Lee. You said, I am so empathetic. I say I will glide through the tower because I almost died back in 2023. Oh my gosh. 4 surgeries, ICU, serious healing for 2 years. 2025 was when I started feeling better. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Lots of blessings to you, Mona Lee, for what you've been through. So your other card I got for you is Believe in It. And it says, when you believe in yourself and your dreams, you send a powerful message to the universe. Faith can move mountains. So just believe that things are going to get better for you. And I know they already are getting better. So just believe that there's more good things to come. And you've got this. And yeah, now the tower is nothing. Gotcha. That's beautiful. And I wish I had the same energy that you do, and your aura that you come in with chat is beautiful. And I just appreciate you so as a subscriber and moderator. And here is Nancy.
Yeah. The tower is transformation. I love the tower. And I get it all the time in personal readings. And first card that came out for you, Mona Lee, is the Scarab. and it is the card of resilience. And I think that you have just shown us in the chat how resilient you truly are, and that is a gift, you know, to be able to take everything that comes your way that is not positive and get through it. But not only get through it, embrace what you've learned during the process. The second card that came out for you, Mona Lee, is the Holy Temple. And the Holy Temple is your body. It is the light that comes from source and fills you up and just radiates your whole being. And I know that you can feel that, because you are present. And when it talks about the holiest temple, the next card that came out for you is the card of the soul. And it's like, this is the temple of your soul. And when you embrace the magnitude of what you are, I mean, it is just so powerful. There really are no words. And I pulled this final card for you, Mona Lee, and I absolutely love it. Because this line is from a Walt Whitman poem. And it says, "You contain multitudes." And to me, that says it all. You contain multitudes. And oh my, I mean, that's what we all strive for, is to have the multitude of our life and our being and our connection with spirit. We contain multitudes, and that's what you contain. I love that for you, Mona Lee.
All right. Thank you, Mona Lee. Appreciate you.
Yes.
And next is Marilyn. And Marilyn wants to know, and Marilyn, if you could just say hi. Can you tell me the current energy between my Scorpio aunt and our relationship? What is the advice? I know I've read this before for you, Marilyn, and the advice was different. And of course, it's good that you're asking again because the energy can change, and I believe it has changed. I've got the King of Wands. This is the leadership card in the tarot, along with the Emperor. But this is saying you need to take the initiative. Okay, so I think that it has been enough time that you can do that and take the initiative and try to, have contact again. So I know it was non-contact before. So because you also got the Lovers, this doesn't mean romance for this question. This means that you can come together with your aunt and make the best out of a situation, maybe talk about what has happened. And this might be the time that things come into harmony and peace instead of, no contact. And then I've got the Death card for you. And this is not a literal death, of course. This is death as far as transmutation, transformation, change. Okay, so there is a change happening with, I think, the situation in all. And so my advice is to go for it. And, she may not be ready at first, but you put yourself out there, and that's what matters. You also got guardian of life. It says you are a protector, a keeper of sacred energy. Your presence nurtures, heals, and sustains those around you. Stand strong. Your light is a shield for the world. So stand strong no matter what she says or does, because I do think it's going to make a difference. It might not be immediate. And there's more to know than what you currently know. Okay, so there might be another reason that she has been standoffish towards you, and it might have nothing to do with you. So you coming around and letting her know that you're here, and you know what she means to you, I think would be a great start. That's what I've got.
Okay, Marilyn, two cards came out of the same deck, and they're different, but they sort of go together, I think. Um, the first card is shed your tears. Okay. Um, I imagine this has been very hard for you, this relationship that it sounds like it's broken. But broken things can be mended. The second card is get your brave on. You are going to be the one um, going forward that is going to try and heal this relationship. You're going to need your intuition. You know, intuition is a hard thing because we have to listen. This next card came out with the intuition. Is she has a side to her story that Scott was talking about this. It may not have anything to do with you. It may just be something within her, something that has happened. And if you can use your intuition and listen to her and be there for her, don't, just, kind of rest with it. And the card that came out is this is a different deck, but it's unconditional love. And excuse me, um, obviously you love her, and if she comes back with things that are negative, you just have to be open to her and love her, and not rise up to the bait. you know be brave and stand tall and love her unconditionally, and then just wait, be there for her. That's what I feel like these cards are telling you.
All right. Thank you, Nancy. All right. Thank you, Marilyn. And next we got Jolie. Jolie, if you could let me know you're here. And Marilyn, thank you for your donation. And Jolie, thank you for yours as well. If you'll just let me know you're here. I know it's 8 o'clock because I hear Nancy's clock going off there.
My daughter stayed overnight when she was going to take me to the hospital for my surgery, and my clock drove her crazy. I said, "Oh, I should have stopped it." And she said, "Every hour on the hour."
Yeah, I enjoyed it. I
Oh, well,
enjoyed it. I thought it was nice. It makes it feel homey,
yes.
secure, safe.
Let's see. She wants a general. What do I
Hey,
need to know
Viviani.
from spirit? Hi.
Yeah, that she's not come back yet, so I'm not sure if she's not here.
Okay.
Give it just a couple more seconds here to make sure. How good are you doing, Nancy?
I'm doing fine.
Okay.
I mean, I'm coughing a little bit. You know, there for a while my voice was so weak. I just sounded terrible. But it's
Right.
coming back.
Yeah, I haven't noticed it all until you just started coughing. I just want to make sure you're okay.
I'm
And
good.
I'm not seeing Jolie, so we'll move on. Marilyn, thank you for your other donation, but isn't that the same question? Oh no, it's a Virgo on this time. Okay. Okay.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Um well, she's not here. That's
Jolie's
too
not
bad.
here, so we're
Yeah.
going to go on to Marilyn
Okay.
since she gave another donation. Thank you, Marilyn. Okay, so what is the different, or what is the current energy between my Virgo aunt and me in our relationship? Okay, so obviously we got a different person here, so I got a totally different answer. I've got the 10 of cups to start with, and this is happiness and joy and good things coming in for you and your aunt. So I think the Virgo aunt is a totally separate relationship than the Scorpio aunt. So I think that great happiness and emotional fulfilling or fulfillment can now come in for you. And harmony, it says, is assured. So kindness is important. Just being grateful for what you have. And if it's not like that, then it can be like that. So just look for an opportunity to. I'm seeing you two laughing together and having a good time. Right, you did get the king, or sorry, the knight of swords, which is the messenger of thought. So this just means to me that you need to take things a little bit slowly because the night goes by way too fast. Like the night, you see a knight on a horse and then ready to jump off a cliff because they don't know where they're going. They're just going fast. So take your time and be gentle. And then you got the 8 of cups. This is walking away from things that no longer resonate. So if there is something that you need to walk away from, be willing to do that. But I don't think this is your aunt. It says you feel a deep longing for something meaningful in your life, in your heart. You know that there's more out there waiting for you in the world. So it may be time to switch and move to, another place. So I'm thinking that if you don't get the good relationship from your Scorpio aunt, that now you could get it with your Virgo aunt. So that's what I got there. Let me get you some Oracle cards. It's a little hard not knowing, what your relationship was in the past, but okay, I think this is just for you. From your higher self. It says a new career path will be highly successful. Trust the magic of newness. Okay, so I think that's just for you. And then you got together forever. So I think this means your Virgo aunt and you can have a really good relationship. And maybe if it's not good right now, you can heal it. Like I said, with the 10 of emotions, that's the 10 of cups. That's all kinds of healing coming in. So some bonds are unbreakable, woven beyond time and space. Love, once true, never fades. Trust that what's meant to remain will always find its way back to you. All right. So if do walk away from that situation, you can still, have her come back after you let her know, that you care about her. That's what I'm getting. So I'm getting good cards for you there. We'll see what Nancy has.
Well, this is probably the strangest thing that's ever happened to me when I've been pulling cards. But anyhow, I will start with the last two cards, okay, Marilyn? This is a card of heart and love. And so from this card, I am seeing that that you all have a loving relationship. And the final card that I pulled was the card of joy. It says, enjoy the little things. And you can enjoy the little things together. I feel like that there is a closeness. Now, these other cards, I think they're for you. The first one is Earth Spirit, grounding, support, and stability. Now, this could have to do with the relationship with your Virgo aunt. That you have stability and you support one another. But this is the main thing on this card is grounding. The next card that came out is the card of grounding. Okay, this is an anchor. It anchors us. It anchors you. The next card that came out is grounding from the root. And the final card that came out is grounding.
Whoa.
And I want to ask you, Marilyn, do you know what it means to be grounded? See, I don't know you, and I don't, know about your spiritual path. But the way that we ground ourselves, one of the ways is when you get up in the morning, you connect with the earth and you put your feet on the floor and you imagine that you have roots that are coming out of the bottom of your feet, going deep into the earth, past the dirt and the stones, just to the center of the earth, and that you're embracing the earth and you are allowing yourself the peace of knowing that you're connected. And with these four cards, I feel like it's very important that you ground yourself. You can Google it and it will tell you, if you're not familiar with it. But I think that these cards are saying that it's very important. And maybe your Virgo aunt needs to be grounded too. The two of you could do it together. If you have that type of relationship, but that's what I got for you, Marilyn. And I hope, I love this joy and enjoy the little things, because that's, our life is made up of little things. And in the end, it's the little things that are the big things. So that's what I have for you. Have you ever done that, Scott? Pulled four
No,
cards?
I was about to say no.
Oh,
no,
my
I
goodness.
have not. So, wow, that's a big message, Marilyn, for you. Yeah. All right. Let's move on to Jolie.
Okay.
Jolie, you're here, right?
Yes, she came in. She was here.
Okay. We'll go ahead and start reading for her, then pulling cards.
Okay. Yes, she said she's here, Scott.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Jolie. And questions are closed, including any donations, guys. Thank you. Okay, you got a general. Now, I also got the tower for you, Jolie. Now, this, again, Nancy was talking about how she loves the tower, but because it's transformation, it's rebuilding something that you need to rebuild. Um, and it can be, a person, place, thing that you need to, let go of, and then put something in its place that is more beautiful, that's going to last and have a solid foundation for you. Um, and for some reason, I'm getting a hit here, Jolie, that friendship is the foundation for relationships. So I don't even know if you're in a relationship or not, but friendship is the foundation for relationship. It really doesn't. I mean, it matters to me, but it doesn't matter in this card, because even if you are not in a relationship, that friendship is the first thing to go towards. If you are in a relationship, making sure you have that friendship as a foundation. Then you got, yes, there's a moon in that card. Yes. And then you've got the Knight of Swords. And the Knight of Swords is moving a little bit too fast. They're about to fall in the water there, or whatever that is down there. So slow down a little bit, and you'll be able to handle the energy of the tower by slowing down and taking things one step at a time. Then you've got the Two of Pentacles, or crystals, and this is for you to just balance out your relationships, your friendships, work. All that is balanced out for you. Home. Okay, and then you got the Five of Swords. So this is another little stumbling block here. And just make sure you know that this is a minor card, and the swords are, again, illusions, but it's someone who may be acting a little bit bullyish to you, or to someone, one of your friends, or someone you know. So best way is to walk away from it, or speak your truth out of love. And then I've got the Eight of Cups for you, walking away from something that no longer resonates. So that's the Tower, and this big something that needs to be redone. And when you redo it, you can bring in beautiful things to take its place. Because this old tower that you're getting, it doesn't resonate anymore. So it's going to be easy to bring in something to replace it with. The next card I got for you is the Maple Leaf card. And it says, release what you no longer need. Let your wishes fly freely into the world. Trust that what is meant for you will return in its right time. Yes. So it's kind of like, if you love something, let it go. And if it's meant to be, it'll come back to you. Next card I got for you says, you came here. Says you chose this path, this moment, and this life for a reason. Trust your journey and keep going. You are on the right path. And then I've got, spend less time worrying about your appearance. You're enough. Yes, you are beautiful on the inside and outside. Okay. And that's what I got for you, Jolie. Here is Nancy.
I love those cards. Jolie, I have 4 cards for you. But the first one that I wanted to show you, you wanted messages from Spirit. And this says, unfurl the wings of forgiveness. And when I look at this, there may be something or someone that you need to forgive. Maybe an old hurt, something that is buried deep within you that maybe you need to do a little bit of shadow work with. So I thought I would present that one first. The next one is, it goes right along with what Scott said. You are on the right path. You know, I love this card because it looks like you're just surrounded by your spirit, your spiritual team. Embrace stillness. You know, that's how we communicate with our team, is being quiet enough to listen and to hear what they're telling us. In this world, it's not easy to do that, you know, because there's so much noise. But you're on the right path. You need to communicate with your guides and your angels. And I pulled a postcard from Spirit for you, Jolie. And this is what it says. Dearest Jolie, there is only one you, and you have a unique path and a special purpose. You're supposed to have specific experiences in this world and meet certain people, but then it's up to you how you live, how awake you choose to be, and how willing you are to grow and strip away what's false. Don't compare yourself to others. It's easy to think a person is happier just because their outside looks good according to society's standards. But you can't know anyone's internal experiences. Compare yourself only to your past self. See how far you've come? Don't be distracted by what others are doing or accomplishing. Stay focused on what inspires you. That's how you get successful and find happiness. Want what you have now, not what someone else has. We love you immensely and know your journey ahead is sparkling with miracles and wondrous things. Trust. Loving you forever and ever. Your spiritual team. And I love that. I love these postcards for Spirit, but I don't draw them very often. I just felt led to do that. And it kind of goes with the last card that Scott had about loving yourself just as you are.
All right. Thank you, Nancy. So that is all we have time for today, or tonight, I should say. I'm sorry we didn't get to everyone, but I may be back later tonight. I'm not decided yet, but put your bell notification on.
Yeah. Scott is the Energizer Bunny.
Well, I haven't had a live today. This is my first live, but we'll see. I need to get something to eat though, and I will decide. So put your notification bells on. Nancy, do you have anything coming up?
No, you're my first live. I'm going to do something with Ginger Faye, but I'm not sure when. It may be Thursday. I'm not sure. I wanted to show you all something I got for Christmas. It's a little baby hedgehog. And you can squeeze on it and it gets all. I've had more fun with this thing when I was sick. I'm like a child. What can I say?
Porcupine or hedgehog.
It's a hedgehog.
Yeah, you know how they had the stress balls that do that.
Yes.
Or pop. Yeah, that's funny.
I love it.
All right. Well, thank you so much for choosing me to be your first.
Yeah. Oh, this has been fun. I always love hanging out with you, and everybody in your chat is so wonderful. I just love them all.
Yes, we've got a great bunch of chatters. So Thank you all for being here. Appreciate you so much. Thank you for the moderators for doing a wonderful job. And we will see you soon. All right.
Bye everybody.